Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So we saw a major spike today with CEI going all the way up to $1.66. Looking to see if we can continue going to next week. I'm going to go over this with you guys and what exactly has to happen. And also, the market has been pretty slow. I'm going to go over the overall market with you guys so you guys can see exactly how bad the market does look, which levels we need to hold above going to next week, and which levels we should be breaking above to have better market conditions going to next week. And also where you guys can find these breakout alerts so you guys do not miss them again. And all I ask in return is you guys smash that like button and hit subscribe if you guys want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that we mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over CEI with you guys here on the 5-minute chart so you guys can see exactly how this one played out today. And then I'm going to go over the 4-hour chart so you guys can see exactly what we're looking out for overall and what exactly we would be looking for to have this continuation. Then I'm going to go over the overall market with you guys right after this. But before we get started, I want to mention that we do alert penny stock and breakout alerts throughout the day. We mentioned ATER today, testing $11, jumping all the way up to $13 on the day, continuing on from our alerts that we had yesterday with ATER. We mentioned CEI yesterday, testing $1, jumping all the way up to $1.66 going to today, up about 66% on that breakout from a 2-day period. So if you guys do want to see all of our penny stock and breakout alerts throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you guys will never miss a penny stock or a breakout alert throughout the day again. So again, here on CEI on the 5-minute chart, we have been coming up, and you guys can see we have been breaking above this 20 moving average, bouncing off of it. And as you guys can see, we came down, we tested the 50 moving average, we bounced off of it, looking to see if we can continue going to next week. As you guys can see here on the 5-minute chart, we still have the 20 moving average above the 50, showing us that we still can continue. And again, looking for that confirmation here on the MACD. As you guys can see, we have that decrease in buy pressure, looking to see if we can increase in buy pressure going to next week. So I'm going to back up to the 4-hour chart so you guys can see what we're looking out for overall. So you guys can see here on the 4-hour chart, again, we have been continuing on up with the 20 moving average above the 50. And again, we have been learning this one throughout the week. And we are looking to see if we can break above our previous consolidated and rejection point to the upside here at about $1.50. We did mention this yesterday in our video, looking to see if we can hold over $1.50. And as you guys can see, we broke above it. We are coming back down. We do not have the body of the candle holding above this $1.50 mark, getting rejected to the upside here, looking to see if we can hold above 150 going into next week. And in my opinion, if we do not hold over 150 going next week, then we could have a possible rejection to the upside here and continue on down from here. Again, CEI has been on quite the run. But however, if we can hold over 150 going next week, then we could have a continuation and possibly test this previous rejection that we have here at about $2.10. Again, having our continuation sell off here, looking to see if we can fill this gap that we had from our previous gap down here at $2.10. So again, CEI definitely on the watch to have that possible gap up if we can hold over 150 going into next week. But however, if we do not get that increase in volume here, as you guys can see, we have this major volume spike that we had. In my opinion, if we do not break above this previous volume point, then we will not have confirmation on that strong momentum that we are looking for to get that consistent breakout. So as you guys can see here on the 5-minute chart, we are looking to see if we can break above our previous buy pressure point that we had on that spike up to 166 and looking to see if we can break above it. In my opinion, setting that alert right above this previous buy pressure point is exactly what I would be doing to have that possible confirmation on that momentum again. Holding over 150 is exactly what we are looking for in my opinion. And again, CEI definitely on the watch, but however, again, has been on quite the run. So we're going to make sure we do keep that in consideration. But one thing I really do like about CEI is that here on the 5-minute chart, you guys can see we have the 20 moving average still above the 50, showing us that we still can continue, even though we did have a little bit of a sell-off going towards the end of the day and going to extended hours. In my opinion, we still are looking for a possible continuation here with CEI, but again, still only on the watch to get that confirmation above 150 on the buy pressure here on the MACD, in my opinion. And to go over the market with you guys, I'm going to go over the ES. This is the S&P 500. Again, the 500 largest stocks in the stock market, showing us most of the market here. As you guys can see here on the 5-minute chart with the S&P 500, we have been continuing on down throughout the day. Again, one of the largest sell-offs that we've had in quite a while, in my opinion. So as you guys can see here on the 4-hour chart, we have been continuing on down with the 20 moving average crossing below the 50, showing us a lot of momentum to the downside. But as you guys can see, we are bouncing off of this previous consolidation and continuation sell-off that we did have previously, and we are looking to see if we can continue on with this bounce going to next week, in my opinion. And the reason why I mentioned this bounce specifically is because, as you guys can see previously, we had this continuation sell-off. We had our previous bounce from our previous consolidation and continuation sell-off that we had from our previous bounce before that. So again, we are looking to see if we can have the same thing happen here, possibly bounce and have this 20 moving average cross back above the 50 to give us that momentum that we are looking for going to next week, to have that bullish momentum momentum and stronger market condition again here with the 20-moving average crossing above the 50 is exactly what would be looking for to have better market conditions. Again, as you guys can see previously, we had these major dips. We had the 20-moving average cross back above the 50. As you guys can see again here with that dip that we did have crossed back above the 50. And now we are looking for the same thing to happen here from our previous consolidation and continuation sell-off point. Again, having our bounce previously here from our previous consolidation and sell-off point that we had here. Looking to see if we can get that same pattern to happen here on the ES, the S&P 500 in my opinion. And in my opinion, if we do drop below this level here at 44.45, again 4,445, then in my opinion, we are looking to see if we can bounce off of our previous bounce that we had here at 4,346. Again, I have our next week point here that we are looking to see if we can hold above. And in my opinion, if we do drop down to this 4,286 mark, again from our previous bounce that we did have and our continuation sell-off that we did have at this point in time, would be looking to see if we can hold above it. And if we cannot hold above it, in my opinion, we would be looking for a possible warning for a possible market crash at that point. Then in my opinion, if we do continue on down from here, then we are going to be looking to see if we can bounce at this 4,227 mark that we did have previously from this major bounce and from this major spike down. And the very last point that I would be looking for here is at 4,127. Again, this is when previously Biden did mention that we were going to possibly have a 100% increase in capital gains. And sure enough, we did recover from that. Again, a lot of people expecting for the market to possibly sell off and crash from then. And as you guys can see, we have been continuing on up since then, having that continuation on in the market and that rally. Even though we have not been getting a lot of volume in the market, in my opinion, the S&P 500 has been continuing on up, and we are going to be looking for the same pattern to happen again here, bouncing off of our previous consolidation and sell-off point. And to go back to CEI with you guys, so you guys can see again what we're looking out for here. And as you guys can see here on CEI, we have been continuing on up, holding up pretty strong, even though the market has been selling off. So in my opinion, CEI is one of the very few stocks that we will keep on the watch going into next week. But again, we are going to definitely keep this on watch for that momentum and for that confirmation on the buy pressure on the 5-minute. And again, with that said, if you guys want to see all of our penny stock and breakout alerts of the day, go to instabulls.com in the description below. And you guys will never miss a penny stock or a breakout alert throughout the day again. And everybody that has been supporting the channel and everybody that has been in the comment section, I appreciate every one of you guys. There's always much love to you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help other people find it and it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in the next video.